And ladies and gentlemen, get this right. Do a proper intro here for the people. Let's get a proper intro here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Live Hour, YouTube's premium late night, off the clock, appliance repair tech talk for appliance repair techs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host with the most, Brother B. And you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to tune into tonight's show. In tonight's show of Live Hour, we're going to be talking grading, warranty, and vendor companies. Now, you may ask, what do I mean? Grading them and what exactly is a vendor, manufacturer, company? Well, I get a lot of work from these manufacturers and these vendors, okay? And tonight we're going to be judging 6 of them, okay? So let me share my screen with you. Right, we're going to be giving them report card grades A, B, C, D, and bear with me. Let me share my screen with y'all. And I'm going to be I'm going to be grading them off of 6 points. I'm going to be grading them off of pay. I'm going to be grading them off of work volume. I'm going to be grading them off of customer difficulty. I'm going to be grading them off of tech support, portals, and parts. Okay, so these manufacturers are going to get an A, B, C, D, E. No, that's it. No, A, B, C, D, E. No, A, B, C, D, and the F. That's it. That's all they're going to get. All right. So tune in. Let me share my screen with y'all. All right. Boom. And let me present my little slide here I got for y'all. Bear with me. I got to find the right slide. There we go. All right. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, who's behind me right here? Oh, that's my dear. You probably can't see them. I got LG. I got my dear. I got National Service Alliance. Down here behind the pumpkin, I got LaCanch. I got On Point Warranty. And I got 210 Home Buyers Warranty. Okay? So tonight, I'm going to be grading these 6 vendors. These 6 vendors, they provide for me a lot of work. These 6 vendors right here is who I get a bulk of my work from. And I'm going to be grading each one of these companies. And I'm going to be giving them an A, B, C, D, or F. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's start with the first one on the screen here. But before I start, let's read some of these comments. I'm already getting beat up. Let's see what the first one says. Let's read some of these comments here. I cannot go to my comment section. Bear with me as we read some comments. There we go. All right, my man Scap says, you got to start putting a time window, bro. 7 to 9. I'm sorry, bro. Scap, imagine this, Scap. You get up around 7 o'clock. You shower, shave, whatever you do. Get yourself together. You're out the house 9 o'clock. Well, 8:39. You're in traffic. You run 7, 8 calls. You're home 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. You eat something. How you gonna set up the cameras, this, that, the computers, and all of the content, brother Scap? That's why I get started so late in the evenings, man. I apologize, brother, but this is the best I could do. But yo, Scap, I want to thank you personally because you've been a donator, a day one. We hang out in real life at ASTI. I hope I'll see you again, brother. But Scap, that's why I get started so late, bro. But thank you, man. I value you as a subscriber, brother. My man, Untamed. Untamed, what's good, B? How you, bro? My man Fred says, happy evening. Happy Friday. Good evening to see you. Happy Friday, brother Fred. Greg B, my brother, what's good? Yo, Greg, I answered that question on Voxer for you the other day with that dryer you had that you was trying to pull it out and you said it was stuck. I don't know if you heard my message. I said go to the rear and try dremeling those two screws out and see if that plastic cup will just fall and the whole thing can pull out. I don't know if you saw my message or not, but it's good seeing you, Greg. All right, guys, now we're gonna get into the show. Let's talk about tonight's show. All right, so remember, guys, I'm grading my vendors, okay? I'm grading the people who send me a lot of work. Now, all of these companies I get work from. I get work from Google. I get work from Yelp. I get work from property management groups. But tonight we just talking vendors. We talking vendors and we're grading them from A to F. Okay. So first on the screen tonight, I want to talk about we got somebody tapping in, my brother Patrick Young. Patrick Young, what's good, man? I appreciate it. Patrick Young, if you work for any of these companies, please put it in the comment section and grade your company, the warranty or the vendors that you work for. But thank you, Patrick, for the compliment, and thank you for tuning in. More importantly, all right, we're gonna start with LG here. Okay, so again, I said I'm grading them on 6 factors: pay and the pay cycles. Okay, let's start there. Pay. In pay, I'm gonna give LG and what happened? I'm gonna give LG in that department C minus. Okay, LG's gonna get a C minus in pay. Here's why. I'm not a big fan of their warranty. They only pay about $95 for regular jobs, $250 for their seal systems. I definitely feel like there's room for improvement there. I mean, LG, your products sometimes are very complicated. They're not easy to work on to the uninitiated, and I feel like we gotta up those rates in 2024. They just won't work at 95 and 250 for seal systems. For that, I'm gonna give LG a C minus. Okay. Now moving on to the second factor, work volume. I'm gonna give LG a plus. A plus when it comes to work volume for ALG. These people will oversaturate you with warranties when you become one of their factory authorized service centers. They will actually tell their out of warranty companies who can't wait for their techs to show up. What do I mean? Customer calls, hey, how you doing? My fridge is down. When can you get somebody out here? LG will respond, oh, our certified techs can be out there in 2 weeks. Customer say, I need something better than that. They'll give you their number there. So you'll get work from the warranties and you'll get work from the out of warranties. So for that, I'm going to give LG an A plus. Now, let's move on to customer difficulty. And customer difficulty is in the range of personalities. When you have somebody that's a COD customer, somebody that found you on Google, somebody that looked you up, they tend to be a little bit more patient, easy to work with. They want to get their stuff fixed, as opposed to somebody who's under warranty, who, from the time you knock on the door, they're insinuating they want a new product, or this one, wink, wink, been worked on by 4 or 5 other techs. You the 6th guy. When they're gonna send them another one? The customers are a little bit more irate. Warranty customers are a lot different psychological from customers that are COD. Okay, so for grading purposes, LG customers, where do I find their customers in the difficulty scale? I'm going to give their customers a B. A lot of times they have the LG linear compressor that needs to be replaced. So I can see them being anxious. I can see them being a bit pushy to get you out there same day. And, at the same rate, too, if you're good, you got good Google reviews, and you know how to talk to customers and say, well, ma'am, I'm good at what I do. I mean, if you read my profile, and I've been doing this 11 years, and you know how to hook the customer, they'll wait for you maybe one more day. But I don't know about 2-3 days. They'll find somebody else in my area. So for customer difficulty, I'm gonna go ahead and give LG's customers a B. Okay. Now, tech support. That's the fourth criteria that I judge a company off of. Tech support is real important. A lot of times you may know the theory of how these appliances work, but if you don't know like the service bulletins, if you're not in the know of certain like reputations that a machine will develop, you going into the fight just with your theory. But if you got the manufacturer behind you and they're telling you, hey, look out for this. Hey, here's a service bulletin. Hey, use this upgraded part number. Man, that's a whole nother, asset on your side. So for the tech support, I'm going to give LG a B plus. And here's why I don't give them an A. You know why I don't give them an A? Because with LG, they used to have a number that you could just call, enter your service account center number. You would wait for an operator, but you would have a live agent while you were in the customer's home. Now you got to submit a work ticket via an app. They'll call you back a few minutes, and that's cool, but when you like me, you got a lot of jobs, you don't really have the time to sit there and just wait. You kind of want to get in and get out. So you're at the mercy of them calling you. So you have to kind of pause your operation until you get a call back from their tech center. So I'm not a real big fan of that. But I will say they provide you all the PDFs, manuals, service bulletins, parts diagram. So they're great in that department. They open up their books to you. When you're one of theirs, they give you all their videos, access to everything. But the only reason I don't give them an A is because I feel like there's room for improvement in their live technical center. But other than that, they're a B plus in the tech support department. All right, my fifth category that I judge company off of is ease of using their portal. Now, in case a lot of you people don't know what a portal is, in case a lot of you folks don't work with warranty companies or major manufacturers, what happens is everybody got like their own portal, their own online program for you to work on, submit a claim, get paid, upload photos, notes, whatever. Every company got his or her unique one. Okay. Now, LG, they utilize this big platform called Service Power. Okay. Now, in my opinion, it's I'm going to give their portal a C minus, close to an F. It's one of the most difficult portals to navigate through. Um, it's very meticulous. Okay, you can put out $350 of your own money in parts, compressor, UV dryer. You can do all of that, right? And then at the end of the day, when it's time to get paid, they may tell you, "Oh, you forgot one field." So now you gotta wait 2 days to resubmit the claim on the portal. Like the portal's real difficult to navigate through. I'm not really a fan of the portal. Um, they use a lot of acronyms. They're like, if you don't know what they mean, you'll be in confused. I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement in their portal. So when it comes to LG, C minus. Now parts. Again, I'm going to go ahead and give them a C minus as well. Why do I give them such a low score? Because when you run their warranties, you have to put the parts up front. Okay. Now, some people may say, well, I don't mind and this and that. Well, yeah, if you got compensated for them quick, but you don't. What happens is if you sign up with them, right? And if you pay for the parts and all that, you only get like a couple of choices you can buy from Marcone, um, they couple of them out there. And and like what happens is you buy the part from these local or major parts distributors, and after you buy the parts from them, when you close out the order, you have to submit that invoice on that portal, and then LG will pay you just the labor, and then the company who you bought the part from in like 2 or 3 weeks will send you the money back. So I mean, you got to wait for your money to return, and then sometimes you got to fight with the companies. Like, you really got to be on top of all of your invoices, because you're going to be sending out a lot of stuff to get paid. And if you're not tracking that money on the back end, how you know that you getting paid? It's some of them that still owe me right now. I ain't gonna say their names and none, but I'm still fighting some of them to get paid. So I like companies that send the parts. I really do. Or if they let me, put the part, I don't gotta show an invoice and do all of that. What if I don't want to buy the parts from these choices y'all give me? What if I have it in truck stock? What if I can buy it online from another place cheaper than where y'all sending me to? You limiting my choices of where I can purchase my parts from. So I'm not really a big fan in the protocol with that. Okay, so now that I'm done with the 6 parts of how I grade these companies, and again, pay, work, customer difficulty, tech support, portals, and parts. I gave them in pay a C, pay and pay scales. I gave them a C minus. In work volume, I gave them an A plus. In customer difficulty, I gave them a B. In tech support, I gave them a B plus. In portal use and navigation, I gave them a C minus. In parts, I gave them a C minus. That brings LG score to overall B minus. It's a B minus firm, in my opinion, to work for, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, please go back from the beginning. Tonight's show, we talking. I'm grading all of the, major manufacturers and some of the third parties that I work for from A through F. So tonight I started with LG. I gave them a B minus overall. All right. Let's read some comments. Let's see what some of the people are talking about. All right. Greg B says, do you have to take all LG jobs, or you take the ones you want? Yes and no. You don't have to, but it will affect your the way they dispatch you calls. They have a list of people that they in their network of vendors, and they dispatch their calls based on, like, their experience with you, or how you rank based on your turnaround time, customer satisfaction score, and your acceptance rate. So if you have a lot of rejects, that may put you a little low, and one of your competitors may get a job before you do. And then if he's overbooked, or it's a conflict or whatever, then you'll be next up on the tier to get the job. I hope I answered your question. Damn, LG, that's a F pay scale. I gotta agree. What did I give him? I gave him a C minus. I should have gave him a D, but it's okay. All right, any other comments? Who else we got tapped in? Okay, we got East Atlantic tuning in tonight. East Atlantic, what's good, bro? How you doing, brother? If that's you in the picture, you got a clean shape up. Woo, my boy got a clean shape up. All right, next company that we're gonna move to is MyDear. MyDear. I joined MyDear a while back, man. One of the best decisions I made in my life. I'm glad that I joined their. Let me pull a little something that came in my drink here. I joined their program when I went to ASTI. I signed up with MyDear. They're located right here behind me. I don't know if the screen will let you see it, but yeah, MyDear was a good choice. Uh, let's start with them. So with pay, I'm gonna give them a C minus as well. No, actually, I'm gonna give them a D. They pay 85 for the service call fee. If you go out there, you knock it out one job, customer education, simple trip the breaker, turn the valve on, in and out job, 85. You got to go back with a part, 125. Horrible. Horrible, 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 my dear. Y'all got to step it up. Y'all got to do better than that. And for that, y'all are going to get a D. Now, work volume. I'm going to give them a B minus. And for being a company that I never heard of in a week, those fools probably, and I say that in the most respectable way, those fine folks probably shoot me 7, 8 work tickets in a week. So, they send you a lot. Do you get a lot of out of warranty? In a month, you probably get 5. So, the work volume isn't that much on the out of warranty, but the in warranty, it's growing. It's growing. It's in its infancy stages, but they do send a moderate amount. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what? Not a B minus. I'm gonna give them a C. Okay, I'm gonna give my deal a C. Okay, now customer difficulty. I like their customers. Their product tends to be sold in places like Amazon, IKEA. So, you're not looking at, and I say this respectfully, my dear, love, peace, and harmony. You're not looking at the most high end of equipment. So you're going to end up in homes that buy that kind of stuff. I'll leave it there. But their customers, they seem okay. They're not too antsy. When they dispatch a ticket, normally my dear tells them within 48 hours, the service company will call you and set something up with you. That's nice. That gives you time to get home, go through your email, see if anything came in the queue. If it did, next business day, call the customer, set it up. I like that. Their customers are relatively seamless to work with, so I'm going to give them a B for my dear. Tech support. Their tech support, I'm going to give them an A plus. A plus. Here's why, and I think a lot of companies can learn from their protocol and learn from their get down. Let me explain to you how my D operates. When they dispatch you a work ticket, number one, they send you 2 manuals associated with that work ticket. The first one is the parts diagram, and the second one is the schematic. Okay? Service manual. Not the rinky dink 1-pager. No. The full 89-pager, disassembly, how to put it in service mode, if it's in the demo mode, setup, installation, screwing the doors, leveling the doors, service modes, codes, everything. I love their tech support. They have a 1-800 number. Excellent. I think they probably going to rank the highest of all of these companies. I have a lot of good things to say about MyDia, and their tech support, in my opinion, reigns supreme. Now, let's talk about their portal. How easy is it to get paid, upload photos, put notes? I'm going to give them an A plus. Very seamless, straightforward language, not a bunch of acronyms that you don't know what they mean. And acronyms is like, NCOO, which stand for like normally cooling, operating, something. Lord knows what that means. But that's what I'm saying. They don't use those kind of jargon and those kind of acronyms. My dear, straightforward. What did you do? Click here. What did you do? Type it in. Hit submit. 5 seconds, and then you get paid. I love portals like that. Nice and easy. Now, parts. I love their parts too. 2 things. They could send the parts to you. They could send the parts to the customer, or you can buy the parts and build them directly. They don't ask for invoices. They don't ask for all that mumbo jumbo. I mean, you got to charge within reason. I mean, they know the prices of the parts, but I like their parts setup, so I'm going to give them an A. Because they send the parts to the customer. You don't really got to do too much with them. You just check your mailbox and you get paid. Now, let's talk pay cycles with them. They send you a check in the mail every 3 weeks. You close out a work order today, and 3 weeks from today, you get that check. I'm not a fan of that, my dear. We're in the 21st century. Small businesses need work capital. We need fast, money in, money out. you kill us when you make us wait for our pay. In my opinion, I would like it that we can get paid within 48 hours. I feel like there's room for improvement there. And I think grade LG, they fall in that same category too. 3 weeks to get paid with them. All right. So my Dia's overall score, they got a D, C, B, A plus, A plus, A plus. Their overall score is a A minus. Good job, my dear. All right, next up, hold on. We got a comment here. What he says, how does LG pay? I just answered that, brother Patrick. Like I said, they do, like you buy the, let's say you do a compressor replacement, right? And you buy the part from Marcone, right? It's gonna take Marcone 3 weeks to pay you. It's gonna take LG 3 weeks to pay you. Marcone gonna reimburse you for the part that you bought, and then LG is gonna pay you on Friday. Like I said, they pay $99 and $250 for their seal system. My dear, they pay $85 and $125. They don't do seal system, my dear. My dear, if it has a seal system, close it up. We'll send the customer a new fridge. All right. Who we got now? Next up, National Service Alliance. Okay. Now, National Service Alliance. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about National Service Alliance. I found out about them through ASTI 2. They're like a company who sends you warranty work, but a lot of major manufacturers use this company. Like Bertazzoni uses this company. A couple people use these people. So honestly, I think they're like 155. I'm at with label with them. I don't know my seal system rate because I haven't done one for them yet. And I think they pay you in like a week. They're pretty good. All right. So for pay, I'm gonna give these guys like a B minus. They could definitely pay more. All of them could pay more, honestly, but whatever. We'll speak about them. There's some that you can write your own number, blank checks, and we're gonna talk about those. All right, work volume with these guys, they probably send me about 5 to 7 calls a week. So I'm gonna give, and you don't get out of warranty with them because they're not a manufacturer. So I'm gonna give them for work volume it's a C. It's pretty average. Okay, customer difficulty. Now these customers are a lot different. They're the most difficult that I've dealt with, and I can't tell you why. I think what it is with these third party warranties, oftentimes we are the punching bag. And what do I mean by that? They have a warranty policy, their product breaks, they called the warranty company. It probably took like 2-3 weeks for a service tech to get out there. So they're frustrated, they're irate, and the first thing they want you to do is tell them that you want to get a new one. These customers, they feel entitled because since they pay this warranty, if things don't go their way, they want a new one. I'm not a real big fan of the customers. They're a little difficult. So I'm gonna grade them an F. I done already rejected like 3 of them because I don't deal with people like that. So I'm gonna give their customer difficulty an F, F plus. How about that? All right, tech support. They don't offer any tech support. You better know what you're doing. Now, this is a good time to go ahead and do a shameless plug. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hisense does use them, Greg B. Hisense uses them too. Special shout out to my man Tim Burdick. Yeah, but Hisense definitely uses them. Man, what the hell was I gonna do, bro? I was gonna do something prior to me saying something about Hisense. That comment messed me up. It was National Service Alliance. I forgot what I was gonna tell y'all. Where I was going. Damn, Greg, what was I saying, man? Now you messed me up with your comment, bro. The plug. What plug? Elaborate, Greg. Man, this sucks, man. When you lose your train of thought. I don't remember. Well, I don't remember where I was going, guys. Shameless plug. Oh, shameless plug. But who was I plugging though, Greg B? That's the thing. Anyway, well, these people, like Tim Burdick, they High Sense, they use them. So like with tech support, they don't offer none. They're so I'm gonna give their tech support a F because they don't offer that. Their portal is very easy to navigate. I'm gonna give you a A. Very easy to upload photos with National Service Alliance 123. Um, Parts. They do send the parts. They pre-authorize you 155 in parts. So that's pretty cool. Why do I like that? Because with a company like that, right? Let's say I got that part in my inventory, right? I could build them for that part. Like, hey, look, this part cost me XYZ. I'm using it for one of your work orders, and I'm billing you for this part. They'll pay it. No invoice, no serial number. Oh, did you take a picture? Oh man, I hate all that. They're very easy to work with on their portal. So National Service Alliance, I'm gonna give them A for their portal. Oh no, parts. They send the customer the parts. So they get an A for that too. All right. And if you bought up your own parts, you can build them whatever price you want as long as it falls within that 155. So remember, you get paid 155 and you can manipulate the prices of the part as long as you stay within that. So you can make a little on the part end too. I hope you caught what I just told you because I said that fast. All right, who's next? 210. 210 home buyers warranty. What's my deal with them? Uh, Met them at 8. No, I looked them up online like 5, 6 years ago. They're probably the oldest company that I've been with. Been working with them a long time. Now let's talk about pay and pay cycles. Their pay sucks. I'm only on call with them for $100 and $250 if it's a seal system. Horrible pay, horrible pay structure. So I'm gonna give them a F. Now there's loopholes with this company, and I can't necessarily spill the beans. I can't get on here, and I can't divulge all of the tactics. But in the parts, there's room for manipulation, and I'll just leave it there. But definitely, you can do a little bit more than that 100 for sure on the part. And all right, work volume. They give me about in a week about 5 to 7 tickets. So I'm gonna give them a C. And when I say tickets, I mean work tickets. Customer difficulty. Their customers are pretty chill. They'll dispatch you an email. They'll tell the customers, within 48 hours, a tech will reach out to you within, due time. And then, you call them and you set something up. I never really had too much troubles with the 210 customer base. So I'm going to go ahead and give them A. Just a straight up A. All right. So their tech support, they don't offer tech support. You're on your own with them. You're going to get an F. Portal. Their portal's pretty easy to work with. Definitely one of my favorite ones. A lot of redundant questions though, like when did you check in? What's the status? What's the date? What's the sub status? Where are you now? What did you do yesterday? Like a lot of redundant questions. If I was the owner of one of these things, my thing would say, did you accept the work order? Yes. When are you gonna go out this day? Just tell me when the job is done. That's it. A lot of, when did you go? Who did you speak to? A lot of redundant questions on their portal. You know what? For that, I'm going to give them a B minus. They be asking a lot of stuff. Then you got to then a lot of times these portals take longer than the jobs. Just sitting there filling out. Oh, this is what I bought. This is the customer's name. Here's the uploaded photo of the serial tag, of the model tag. Sometimes you spend 30-40 minutes doing that instead of just doing the job. So some of their portals are a little redundant. What did I give them? A B minus? Yeah. Okay, parts, they don't send you parts at all. You gotta provide your, oh no, I think they do send parts. Yeah, but that messes up my manipulation price game. So I provide my own parts. So I think they do send parts. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them A, because they allow you to do your thing, and then they'll send parts if you want them to send it. So they get an A. Okay, so now for 210, what's their grade? And pay cycles, they got an F. Work volume, they got a C. Customer difficulty, they got A. Tech support, F. Portal, B minus. And parts, they got an A. Let me do the tally of this. Man, they got a lot. They got a C plus. C plus 210. All right. Next one here. Next one, moving up. We got on point warranty. On point warranty. These gentlemen right here. On point warranty. I interviewed one of their CEOs. Check that interview out. Chris, the Service Avenger. Real nice guy. Now, what's my take on point? I like them. I like on point. I like on point. Pay and pay cycles. You could negotiate with them, and what I like about them is that they're not rigid in their pricing. In their portal, you put the number that you want. So like me and them, we set for 175, right? But like say it was like a built-in, or say it was like a dryer on top of a washer, yeah, that thing may go up to about 260, 270. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, but damn, that's a low prices. Yeah, I won't lie to you, but the thing is you can't really go too high with them, because if you do, you'll talk yourself out of that contract, and and they'll find somebody in your area that will do it for lower. So I always with them push as far as I can until they stop me, and then that's kind of where I float. I don't know if I'm making sense to y'all or not. All right. So their pay cycle, they send you a check in the mail. It takes about like 3 weeks. They send you a check in the mail. They'll send you an email that say, hey, your money's on the way. It'll show you the amount. You'll get paid from them. All right, work volume. It's you're not gonna get a lot of on point. I'm not gonna lie. In the week, you probably get 2 or 3. Know what I'm saying? So we're gonna give them a C plus. Let's be nice. Okay. So what do we give them for pay? Let's give them a B minus. There's room for improvement, but it's still better than most of these other organizations out here. Now, customer difficulty. I like on points customers. Very nice to work for. Upscale. A lot of them own products like Zelon, Bertazzoni, just exotic stuff. A lot of them own that kind of stuff, so they got money. They're nice, good tax brackets. You'll be greeted by the maid. Double car garage. Yeah, I like their customers. So I'm gonna give on points an A for their customers. All right. Now tech support. It depends. Like Zelon, they give you a tech support for Zelon. I think they give you tech support for everything, but yeah, there is a tech support with On Point. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a name. Okay. Their portal, very easy to navigate through. You get paid right away. They don't ask you a bunch of questions. It's very easy to fill out. They don't keep kicking back your claims. Claims is like, when you want to get paid. They don't kick them back often. It's pending administrator review. You get paid. All right. So their portal, I'm gonna give them a name. Okay. Parts, they send the parts. They send the parts to the customer, or you can buy them, whatever. They said, I like that. I'm gonna give them a name. All right. So on point. Pay is B minus. Work volume is a C plus. Customer difficulty is a A. Tech support is a A. Portal is a A. Parts is a A. Damn. On point is a A minus. Okay, good job, on point. All right, last one on the group here is LaCanch. 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 All right. Who do we got here? LaCanch. What are we talking about with LaCanch? LaCanch are French ranges, right? High-end French ranges. I found out about them through ASTI. Man, if you don't know about them, they're good to sign up with. I've been one of their preferred now in my area. What's good, Creole? I've been one of their preferred in my area now for quite some time. So, I built up a good rapport. I get a lot of work from no. So let's talk about with all right, let's break them down. So pay, one thing about LaCanch, they get an A plus when it comes to pay. LaCanch, you don't have a number. You write a blank check. Let me elaborate more. Most of these companies, it's a preset agreement. Oh, if you do a minor job, you get 150. Yeah, a major, you get 210. If you do like seal system, you get XYZ. But with LaCanch, they're the only one. They don't have a number. You just build them whatever you want. Now, granted, I'm cool with those guys, like the big guys. I'm cool with them. And I asked them, I went to ASTI, right? And I told them, listen, be real with me. Cause I know everybody here, but I'm gonna let y'all, be honest with me, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What's a number this ridiculous, and what's a number that's too low when I start sending y'all these invoices? I don't want to outprice myself for a job, but I don't want to sell myself. Be real with me. Tell me what's y'all buffer zone? What's y'all happy medium? He looked at me and said, Brother B, we're not in the business to tell you what to charge us. Charge us whatever you want to charge us. I said, damn. Now, granted, their ranges cost about 12 grand, 10 grand, 9 grand. But I don't try to abuse them to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm going to charge you 2,000. Nah. But, man, I would say I probably charge them something like, I'm not going to put that out there. But they're so good when it comes to pay that they even tell you, like, look, we want you to stay after and explain to the customer and educate them and put all of that in the invoice, and we'll gladly pay you for that too. Man, I love their pay platform. They pay you via PayPal in like 3-4 days, 5 days. You'll get a notice from PayPal. Hey, you got paid. So with them, I'm gonna give them an A plus when it comes to pay for LaCanch. All right. Now work volume, like I said, you only gonna get in a month, and it depends because different people in different areas tell me different things. But in my area, I probably get about 5 calls a month when it comes to them. They're not a very, in my area, popular brand. So I'm gonna give them for that a D plus. Okay, let's be nice. All right, customer difficulty. You're gonna walk into white glove treatment. You're gonna walk into a bodyguard standing outside with a concealed firearm in his hip. Uh, White glove treatment. When you walk in, wear booties. You're gonna walk into the most richest homes when you work on these people's equipment. You know, I'll be honest with y'all guys. I ain't always have a work van. You know, I had a hoopty. I had my regular like car. Um, I had it all when in my tenor, but you know, I got a van now. You know, and like when it comes to their customers, like I would tell you stay away from this company if you ain't got all your ducks in order. You know, like they'll report you like, man, this guy showed up in a hoopty leaking oil on my $100,000 driveway. Like, nah, they want professionals to roll up to their customers. So if you ain't firing in all cylinders, there's no shot to you. You know, there's no all respect. This more like a look, bro. Just get your ducks in order, and when you do, then holla at them. And they're a wonderful organization, but yeah, they expect you to have your stuff in order. You know what I mean? So parts. Oh, they don't have a portal, which is great. I'm gonna give that an A. They don't have a portal. You just send them an invoice directly. They send you an email. Hey, send your company invoice to this email, and we'll send you your payment via PayPal 3 to 5 days. I love it. No stupid portal, none of that garbage to deal with. Like I said, sometimes it takes more time in the portals than it takes on the jobs, and that's unacceptable. They'd be like, oh, yeah, but the job only took you 30 minutes. Yeah, but your portal took me 2 hours. So, like, I like the LeCanche don't got no portal. So, for that, I'm going to give them an A. They send the customer the parts. They get an A. So, let's review LeCanche. Let's see. For pay, they get A plus. For work volume, they get a D plus. Customer difficulty, they get an A. Tech support, oh, I forgot to tell you, tech support, they got a live line. They got a whole YouTube series. And I don't know why more companies don't employ YouTube, but all their equipment, there's a YouTube video on how to do it. How to lift the hood, YouTube video. How to change the burners, YouTube video. How to do a conversion, propane to natural gas. There's a YouTube video. LeCanche has a very nice YouTube library showing you exactly how to navigate through their products. And I think a lot of more companies, it would do them well to see this, mimic this, and provide their technicians the tools to succeed. So for tech support, I'm going to give them an A, portal an A, parts an A. Damn, that D minus hurt them. But aside from that, LeCanche got an A minus as well. LeCanche range. LeCanche range. All right. Let's read a comment here. Does this trade ever affect the relationships you have with friends of a girl? I believe you trying to say that if this trade affects like if I have a girlfriend. And man North Appliance, if that's what you asking me, let me make sure I'm correct. If you put yes, if you asking me this question, are you asking me that if in the appliance repair industry it will affect your relationship with a girl? Is that what you asking me? Because I don't want to answer this wrong, because I have a whole tirade on this too. Come on, North Appliance, you got a few seconds before I move on. Both with a friend or a girl, but yes. Man, how old are you, Norfolk Appliance? Please. And I ask you that because I'm 43 and I would like to share with you a story about this trade and girlfriends and all that. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Now, I'm curious. It's the reason I ask you this. I'm 28. I'm 28. Yo, bro. Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you from or nothing, but I'm gonna talk to you like if you was my brother. Hey, bro, listen to me very carefully. This come first, bro. Period. You 28. Your vision needs to be growing this thing. Your vision needs to be building your relationships with these businesses that I spoke about now. And if any girl can't get on board your program and be a part of the solution, then bro, you need to move on from her. With all the girls that's out here, or women, with all the women that's out here, man, and you gonna be chasing one or worried about what one thing, man, you don't want to know what I think about that. I'll tell a girl quick, man. Hey, man, if you ain't part of the program, you part of the distraction. I ain't got no time for you. They better get with it quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? This come first. Your future comes first. Building your company, getting your reviews on Google. Man, you talking about a girl? Man, there'll be plenty of time for that, bro. There'll be a time that they come beating your door down. You gotta be like, yo, bro, leave me alone. Cause you'll be in your 40s and so will they. And their lives will be train wrecks and yours will be on point. And they'll be doing anything to be with you. Man, forget about girls now, bro. Especially, I knew that's why I asked you your age. And bro, I'm not attacking you, but that's a young man's question. Ain't no man in his 40s, and bro, I say that, bro, I could respectfully be like your big brother. Ain't no man this age giving two cahoots about what no woman, a man, or what, a woman, bro. That needs to be the last thing on your mind, bro. Chase money, and these women is gonna chase you. Respectfully, love, peace, and harmony. And as far as your friends, hey, bro, when you get a chance or you get around to it, you go see them. But this appliance repair in your business needs to be first thing, front and priority, bro. I hope you take that with love, peace, and harmony. I don't mean no disrespect. What this say? And the girl gonna respect you more if you don't choose them over your career. Hey, bro, check this out, bro. I done been with girls. I'm not proud of this. I'm ashamed. But it is what it is because if I don't do it to them, they're gonna do it to me. But I done been with girls that done had guys, oh, I love you, baby. And they don't respect that. They respect the guy that they can't tame. They respect the guy that they can't hold down. They respect the guy that's on his grind. They respect the guy that's about his money. That's what they respect. Man, don't chase no woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase no woman, bro. All right, what else we got? Appreciate it. That's some no doubt. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Yo, watch shows like Kevin Samuels, man. Dude like that, bro. You get inspiration, man. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter. I'm not on some, disrespecting women. I love women. I have a mother, I have a sister, a cousin. But bro, one thing I learned, bro, a woman will try to be fighting for your attention and make you divert from your plans and your goals. And the minute you give her your attention and all your goals go to shit, she's gonna look at you after you done lost everything you done built for and say, you so boring. I'm tired of you. And just play with you like how a cat plays with a dead rodent. Bro, chase your business and chase your goals, bro. That's all I got to say for you. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we coming up on the hour mark now. Y'all know I gotta do my final. We gotta pay the bills here. Let's talk a little channel news, ladies and gentlemen. In case you don't know, in case you've been living under a rock, the world's greatest hands-on training facility in the appliance repair sphere, TMM Academics. We want to talk to you guys about our end of the year class that we got. All right. Our last class of the year. If you already an alumni, you don't gotta pay. Just come back. We'll look forward to seeing you. But if you a new jack, if you a rookie, if you all these companies that I said tonight, guess what? They all ask, do you do seal systems? And if you don't do seal systems, kiss goodbye to all of this, with the exception of my dear, because they don't do seal systems, and LeCanche, because they're French Rangers. But everybody else, you better learn seal systems. So if you want to learn seal systems the proper way, you want to get a hands-on experience, you want to get your own unit. I see a lot of these training programs out here. They put one professor with one demo product and like 30 guys sitting around them, and they call that hands-on. Not with us folks. You get your own unit, you get your own tools, you work on it by yourself. Granted, we stand over you and supervise, but our program exposes you to yourself, your deficiencies, and it helps you gain the confidence to do sealed system repairs. So if you want to add value to your business, if you want to make more money, guaranteed 6 figures, guaranteed, this guaranteed. You have to come on down November 8th. It's almost, you got about a month, so come on down. That's November 8th through the 11th. Okay, it's a 4-day class, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I believe, and no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I forgot the days, but those are the days right there. And then intro to appliances. Perhaps you want to get into this industry. You don't know how to do it. Perhaps you have technicians that you want to send. Perhaps you want to scale your business, but you don't know who to hire. The answer is simple. You send the people to me, and what I'm going to send back to you are going to be the cream of the crop. My guys will help your business scale. Send them down to South Florida. Me and Rick will whip them in shape for you. We'll get your technicians all signed, all good to know. Or maybe you need to help yourself. Come on down. Maybe you're thinking about changing careers. We get a lot of apartment superintendents, do-it-yourselfers who watch the show. Maybe you want to get into this industry. You hearing some of the numbers that I'm talking about. You hearing some of the volume, and you say, you know what, appliance repair doesn't seem like a bad avenue to get in. It's a 6-figure industry. If I get into it, I don't mind doing this. Well, you got to know the intro. You got to know the basics. So again, that's December 6th through the 8th. You know what I'm saying? And that is our intro to appliance repair class. That's the fundamentals. Okay, that's our fundamentals. When you graduate there, you'll be able to do anything. The fundamentals. One day is washer dryer, one day is refrigerator, one day is oven, one day is dishwasher, one day is microwave and range. So every day, like we focus on one or two appliances. All right. So again, if you're interested in that, that's December 20 to the 24th. And there you have it, man. Look forward to seeing you guys. All right. Let's get back to the show here. We got one final comment I'm gonna read, then I'm gonna check out. My man Patrick Young. Again, Patrick, man, what's good, man? I appreciate you being here, bro. It's midnight and we talking appliances. But what's Patrick Young talking about? He's saying, not bragging, but as the son of a former PIMP church, I can say this. I can say this is good advice because simping ain't pimping. Keep your head down and stay on the ground. Flip the script on them and make them chase you. Patrick, you, my good man, are a gentleman and a scholar. And there's even some grown-ups that need to hear this. I shouted out North Appliance. You know, he's 28, but man, it's some of you older fellas. Some of you older fellas, come on, guys, we too grown for this. Let's get our money up. You know, let's be business owners or entrepreneurs. Let's scale companies. Let's look for ways to invest and diverse our money. And man, I promise you they're gonna come. I promise you. And if you want them that bad, come on down here to South Florida. Come with me, man. I'll find you one or two. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of YouTube's premiere Off the Clock Appliance Repair Talk. Want to wish everybody a happy Friday. It's midnight and we talking appliances, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all was here with me. And for that, I appreciate it. Love, peace, harmony. Good night, everybody.